And welcome to you, Aquarius. And I'm wondering here what Spirit has to say for you this week. So far, so good. You got a power card in there already. All right. Oh, there's a tower. Sorry, Aquarius, but we'll see what that's meaning for you. We know the tower isn't always that bad. But that being said, we have the Five of Cups, we have the King of Cups, we have the Star and the Six of Pentacles, we have the Tower, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. So I like ending with the 5 and the 5 there. And though we do have a couple of cups, it looks like we are stronger with Pentacles. So knowing that we have the Tower there, we will address the Tower, Aquarius. Don't worry about that. It's there, and we know it means something. But the good thing is that, Aquarius, you are already very intuitive for yourself. So you probably, as soon as you saw the Tower come into play, you probably already had an idea of what, who, how that tower is going to be for you this week. So, but you also have the Star to kind of balance that out. And the Star with the strong positive energies and the new ideas and being rewarded for the things that you are doing, I think that they're going to work very well to not cancel each other out, but to complement each other this week for you, Aquarius. With the Five of Cups, with your cups here, Five of Cups is talking about being able to see things from a new perspective and more or less releasing all those old ideas, those things that are very innately within you, your emotional ideals, being able to let those fall to the wayside so that you can see things from a new perspective, so that you can look at them with fresh eyes, with a fresh heart, with a fresh mind. So that, I think, is really, really beneficial to you to start your week with that kind of attitude where you're going to clean the slate and start new. So especially for an emotional card, I think that's really a great way to look at things. Might mean that you have just overcome something, you've been through something, Aquarius, and now this week you're finally feeling like you can breathe, like you can think as well as feel and emote. So you're going to be okay. This week you're going to be kind of like taking a deep breath, letting it out, and really being willing to look at even the same old thing. Like, I know every once in a while I have to psych myself out about my daytime job. It's like, I've got to go to work, everybody has to work, and you look at it from a different perspective. I find when I do that, when I give myself that little mental adjustment, my week is better. So I think that's kind of what Spirit is saying for you through this reading, Aquarius, is that it's time for you to reassess some things. If there's something that brings you some stress, some anxiety, think about that. You know, let's look at it from a different perspective. You do have the Star there, and like we said, the Star is encouraging new ideas and changes for the positive and being open to really, really create something new for you, being able to manifest things that you create. So the Star is just that very like a burst of energy, like a star, just inspiration to you, wanting you to open up and really start to consider what would make me happy, what would really, how can I look at what I currently have in a way that it really makes me happy? It inspires me to keep this and keep moving forward. So this is a week, almost, I would almost say like the self-assessment, you know, like Judgment. I'm surprised Judgment isn't here because you're wanting to create and see things happen. So between that Five of Cups and that Star, you're wanting to see things happen. Then you have your King of Cups, and with the King of Cups, we're talking about good luck and just feeling almost to the point where you feel like celebration is necessary, where you are really just moving in a way that you're really happy about. You're getting to a point that you are really excited about, having a lot of positive energy coming toward you. Someone who's wanting to invest in that good feeling, someone who's going to bring you emotional balance. So your King of Cups is saying that things in the emotional realm are really going to be balanced for you, very pleasant, and just really enjoyable. So this week you're going to be going through all of these things with that, you know what? I'm going to look at the bright side. Always look at the bright side of life, right? So you're going to be willing to do that, which is good, because let's go ahead and talk about your tower, because you do have the tower. And with the tower being there, saying, you know what, something pretty bad is going to be happening. There's going to be some strong turbulence in your life. But it's going to be necessary in order for something good to come to you. So we already know the King of Cups is saying something really great is going to be coming for you. This whole sense of feeling like this is going to be coming for you this week. You have the Star saying you have all of this inspiration and just a really strong sense of abundance as far as new things go, new ideas, being rewarded for good behavior. All of those things are coming to you. So with that Tower, knowing it's there, I would say that you're ready for it. You are going to face it head on with a very positive attitude. I know that sounds a little bit crazy, but if you, like I said, you're already intuitive, so you probably have an idea of what your tower is, Aquarius, or you see it coming. This week you're seeing it coming. Spirit saying, yes, you're right. That thing, or you, that little, you get that little annoying thought in the back of your mind, or you get that feeling, that hunch, and you're like, oh, that might not turn out well. Well, more than likely this week you are correct. It's not going to turn out well, but you are going to have a really big arsenal of positive energy to combat it. And then with your action, your Five of Wands is saying that diligence is going to pay off, but you might need to bring in a little help. You might need to cooperate with someone else in order to get over that, because that discomfort that's caused by the chaos, it's needed to grow. It's needed to let that positivity in. You have to have the Tower this week, Aquarius. So whatever it is, just grin and bear it. It's necessary. Then let's look at your money, because even though there's so much money there, I don't want to say that that's what your Tower is. So with the Six of Pentacles, we're talking about feeling like kind of like a circle of generosity, where things are happening for you, kind of like paying it forward. Things are happening for you because you kind of put that energy out into the universe, like paying for somebody's Starbucks, when you're in front of them, or when you're in the drive-through, somebody doing it for you later on that week, or because, kind of like because you had that kind of energy going, that now somebody's going to open your door for you, or somebody's going to see you going for the same parking spot, and instead of jumping in the spot, they're going to give it to you, that kind of thing. And then with the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles is talking about being very productive this week. So even though you have that Tower there, whatever you're doing, like you're going to be getting to work, you're going to have that security and that stability, and you're still going to feel like good things are happening for you in the financial realm. But because that Tower is there, you might want to be a little more attentive, like check your statements. It's easy enough to do nowadays. Go online, check your statements. Pay attention to those little alerts you get from the bank. Pay attention to who's around you when you're punching in your code at the ATM. So pay attention to your money, because that might be your Tower, and the Knight of Pentacles is saying that you should be paying attention to that. If you're not Aquarius, that could be your Tower. And then with the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles is referring to just general good luck and prosperity, knowing how to appreciate the little things in life. So, as I said, the Tower does have to happen in order for you to have the good stuff, and it looks like you're definitely going to get that between the Star and your emotions. But be prepared for that Tower. Look at it with a positive, fresh attitude, and be ready for it. And that is what I am seeing for you this week, Aquarius. Thank you for joining me, and I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energy show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you all.